The Labour Party did not write us as a government that they were going to have a rally in Delta.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. How una day today? I hope all of una day well. Today we get this video for our table. When we say we'll quickly make you watch concerning the interview. When we say the Delta State government issue after the rally. When we say Peter Obi hold for Delta State, they come outside to lay a lot of complaints. Say Peter Obi, he not informed them before he invade Delta State to hold his own rally. Then I will just leave you, make you hear everything from their mouth. And I will equally beg you, make you take your time because this video is long a little bit. And before we go on, I want quickly beg you for one favor. I beg help us to like this video because the only one will be say YouTube will fit help us recommend this video to each and every one of us all over the world. The more this video get likes, the more that they recommend them to people. Now their own policy now ain't be that very one. Thank you so much for your support. Now I will leave you to hear everything from their own mouth. I'll come back for more.
The Labour Party did not write us as a government that they were going to have a rally in Delta. Somebody as highly placed as Peter Obi went to town to allege that they have been prevented from campaigning in Delta. And I asked them, please, can you show me any application letter sent to the secretary to the Delta State government? Just one application letter that you sent to the secretary, and then let me have the reply from the secretary. Now, somebody representing Peter Obi, professor, called me on Sunday morning ahead of their rally on Monday morning. And I asked, what are the issues? He said they will be glad if we can give them the arcade for their campaign. And I said, you are having a campaign on Monday and you are making phone call to demand for a venue on Sunday. Let's assume that venue is engaged. And secondly, you did not even write us so that we too, beyond the security arrangement you are going to put in place, we too can also put security arrangement because the people you are mobilizing are also Deltans, even if they may be your party faithful. It is still our responsibility as a government to protect them. So when we talk about application, individuals must understand that it's not only for the purpose of determining whether somebody can use a space. It also enables us to prepare for the security of individuals that will be mobilized to such venue, because it falls within our responsibility to protect everybody, whether you are a Delta or not, who lives and do business in Delta, irrespective of your political affiliation or alignment. But in this case, they never did. But because we have our democratic credentials to allow every political party, every candidate to both display their billboards, to post their posters where we feel it will not deface public, institutions, to at the same time campaign whenever they want to campaign, to site their offices in places they deem fit that will not go against existing law. We said we needed to further demonstrate how democratic we can be. We waived the issue of the application, which they should have written. We waived the payments that they were supposed to pay, which has always been the case. Even if you are going to have a wedding and you want to use that venue, or you want to do burial and you want to use the arcade, it is customary that you pay certain money because, of course, that environment needs to be maintained. There are some infrastructure in that environment that we also need to maintain, like the area that is covered. But because we needed to let them know that our democratic credentials is not what they see in other places, we asked them not to pay a farthing, that we will take the responsibility for even the cleaning after they have left. Yet, in spite of doing that, within 10 minutes, we were able to make that venue available to them and ask them to take over the venue and then use it. Sunday morning phone call for an event on Monday. Within 10 minutes, we made the venue available to them. I am not telling you a story that another person told me. I'm telling you what happened between me and them. Yet, Professor Peter Obi, wanting to tell a lie, went to the media station, went to the social media, and alleged that we were preventing them from using public venues. But we know what they wanted to do. They thought that if they don't apply, We will hold on to the fact that they didn't apply and will deny them, and then they will go to the street with even just 50 people and then make it look as if every businessman who is in business along Ogbogolo who is their member, and then they will begin to tell you that Asaba shut down, that because they were prevented, now look at their crowd. You saw that when they now went to that venue, some of you who went there, you saw the number of persons they have, very paltry group. If it were to be before, they will be everywhere in the social media. Asaba shut down. Now they couldn't shut down even Ogbogolo, not to shut down the whole Asaba. So the idea of Professor Pat Otomi, a whole professor, lying to Nigerians is not what we need as a country at this point in time. Every political party should be free to campaign anywhere they want to campaign, so long as we did not infringe on the rights of any other person. And Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa and Atiku believe that wherever you want to campaign for the purpose of seeking people to support your aspiration, that you should be free to do so. And that is what we are carrying on in Delta. You can see nobody will say that we have removed any of his poster pasted anywhere. All the billboards, they are allowed to put them wherever they are. You can see the office of political parties that even when you leave the government house, about 2 houses away from government house is the headquarters of the campaign office of one of the political parties. The next building is the campaign office of APC. Even before you get to that of PDP, the closest campaign offices in this state is that of the opposition to the government house. And we never made any law or took any step to stop them from using those infrastructure, because we believe that in a democracy, people should be free to be able to exercise their rights, their aspirations, but of course, without having to infringe on the rights of other Nigerians.
All right, my great and wonderful people, we just need to cut this video here. Now, may we quickly ask question. Truly, if this man, they talk truths, I know they there, you know they there. Yes. He say they make phone call on Sunday, and now they make the place available that same Sunday for them to use within 10 minutes. And every other fees, money will be said they're supposed to pay, they tell them they not pay. And then, which is the government, paying for the party. Now, you tell me, with your rightful mind, I'm not telling you say make you be judge over anybody, because we don't want to make ourselves judge over this very matter. But let us think straight. Say, which normal human being, when it be say you go do all these things for, they call you late, you still make the venue available. Not be only make the venue available, you also pay all the necessary money when be say they're supposed to pay. It will still come out, go social media, go tell people say, you not allow them to use the space. As in, it makes sense. Sometimes these people, they'll just come outside for social media, all because you are privileged to hold one position or the other. They address Nigerians like people when they be say, they think at all. You just believe, say anything when they be say, you just issue out to us like that, we just carry and say, not true, Abi? No problem. And again, during the process of your own speech, he also make mention of one thing. Say the plan of Labour Party and Otomi not pass be say, I wish they not make that place available. Now for them to gather like 50 people for streets, they take picture, they send for social media, say they don't shut down Asaba. I be not be the same Asaba when it be say all our eye bear witness to yesterday when it be say everywhere shut down. I be Asaba different from Asaba. Not be this same Asaba when it be say you see for screen, so I be another Asaba day when it be say we no know. These people PDP make una not the deceive una self. Make una not the deceive una self. It no go help una for anywhere. No, it no go help una. Make una dey honest to una selves. Nigerians don't wise past these very tactics when it be say una they try to play so. We don't wise pass. You understand? And technology one can make everything more easier. They can make to the extent when it be say at least even anything when it be say you do hide. We even know before you know what they happen, don't reach America. You understand? So lies not the inside. Una say we be 5 people. When we say we they gather ourselves together for inside one corner of our room, they take picture, they post. The same 5 people now it can become hold up for street so. And that one never still do una. Una wants to try more tactics when it be say una want to demarket Peter Obi and Labour Party. no problem. Make una dey busy. They find ways to demarket Peter Obi and Labour Party. Why it be say Labour Party and Peter Obi, they busy. They work out the things when it be say it will make Nigerians smile. Now our usual prayer say make God give our enemies work, very big work, to get them busy until God equip us with every necessary arsenal when it be say we need to do exploit for our testimony. Now so it dey play out right now. All these things when it be say una dey do, now prayer answer. Now God now it dey answer our prayer. We not get shaken at all. All right, my great and wonderful people. Now, so we talk and reach concerning this matter. We'll leave you to share your opinion with us in the comment section, even as we draw the line here. And before we say final goodbye, I want to quickly use this medium to appreciate you for your time when you stay with us up to this very moment. God Almighty will bless you. And equally, the way when you visit the help of the share this broadcast, your likes, your comments, all of them, we appreciate them. I beg, not forget to help us share this very one so that we reach our brothers and sisters all over the world, because we believe one thing, say information, now power. And as we do so, God Almighty will bless you. We would like to draw the conclusion of this program here. We'll see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.